Trigger warnings. Love trigger warnings. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm so excited because there's nothing better than finding a 5-star read. My last 5-star read was The Final Offer by Lauren Asher, and I am obsessed with that series. I literally still think about the characters. Also love ACOTAR because I'm one of those girlies, so I don't shut up about the 5-star reads that I read. So I'm so excited to find another one today. I'm so excited. So basically, if you haven't seen this video or this video concept, I don't know who started it, so I can't give credit where credit's due, but thank you to whoever started it. But basically today we are going to, well, I guess it might be over a couple days. It could be this book that I'm going to start with. It could be the first book, or it could be the last book that you see in this video. What will be the last book because the video would end. But anyway, basically the whole concept of this video is you read books until you find a 5-star read. So literally this could be like a month-long video. So in saying all of that, we are going to start with Bride by Ali Hazelwood, which is a new release that everyone under the sun has reviewed on YouTube, but I have not read it yet. Interesting premise. I've never read a book about a vampire and a werewolf, but I'm here for the Twilight vibes that I'm getting. I don't know if anyone else got that, but I'm here for the Twilight vibes. The only other Ali Hazelwood book that I read was The Love Hypothesis. I do have Love on the Brain and Love Theoretically, and I rated Love Hypothesis 5 stars when I read it. I don't know if I would rate it 5 stars now because of my book taste and where it has gone, but nonetheless, I did love it when I read it. So we're going to start off with this, and we're going to see what this is all about. Apparently, you learn a lot about werewolves in this book. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the people that have read this book mean by that, but let's see if it's a 5-star read or not. Quick update because I just want to read you this line. Also, this has arranged marriage in it, which I don't feel like I've read in a long time or ever really read that much. I'm not going to spoil this book, but basically he says, for next year, let's make sure to stay out of each other's way, understood? And she says, and they say romance is dead. I love that. I don't know why. That made me giggle. I really love that. I have been reading this book on and off all day, and so far I like it. I wish we also got the main guy's point of view because I feel like it would help the story, but they just mentioned a mating bond. Love ACOTAR. I love ACOTAR. I also wanted to say I really like the kid in the story. I really like her for some reason. I just do. It's the way this guy literally definitely has feelings for her and hasn't said anything. Also love his relationship with his sister. I love that. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I have my coffee and my water. Yesterday I got to chapter 13, which is, I have this much left, so I'm liking the book. It's kind of fantasy-ish, which I guess obviously, but I wasn't thinking about it. There's world conflict going on between the vampires, the werewolves, and the humans, which is interesting. So I'm liking it. I have no complaints so far, so I'm gonna sit here. Also, this book is so floppy. I'm obsessed with floppy books. Like the spine, fine. Are you kidding me? But I'm gonna sit here and read my coffee. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and see if we can find a 5-star. But so far, I don't have the 5-star feeling. So we love a overprotective man in a book. Listen to this. She says, I can fight. I'm not spoiling anything, by the way. She said, I can fight. He says, I don't care. I'm not taking the chance, not with you. Obsessed. Okay, that was it. Just want to say this book It's getting so good, and I literally have like 100 pages left. And I was wrong about something. Because I thought I was right, and I was wrong. But I'm gonna go finish this book now because I'm actually really enjoying it. Like, I haven't stopped reading since I told you I was gonna go read. Literally haven't stopped once. So, should probably eat lunch soon, but I need to finish this book. I just got so mad. I don't think I'm wrong. I think I'm right. But I just got so mad. I'm about to start chapter 26, and this better turn around because I'm angry. I'm angry. Hi everyone, I was right, by the way. It's been a couple hours. I wanted to sit here and think about what my rating for this book was going to be because, you know, in the beginning I was like, it's fine, it's whatever. And then the ending and everything, like the middle and the ending, I was like, okay. I ended up giving Bride by Allie Hazelwood 4 stars. So if you follow me, I don't really do like halves, 4.5 or 4.25. I don't do that. I either go 4, 5, 3, whatever. There's rarely a time where I do 2. But I gave this one 4 stars because I really enjoyed it, and it left on a place where it could be a series. I don't know if it's going to be, like, I have no idea, but it could be. And I really like that it was kind of fantasy-ish. They say it's more paranormal, but I mean, okay, sure. But yeah, 4 stars, not a 5, but I enjoyed reading it, and it was a good time. I wasn't expecting to give this book 4 stars, I'll be honest. Like, I was kind of like, I like the idea of a vampire and a werewolf, but also I was kind of like, haven't read that before, besides like Twilight, but I don't even remember reading Twilight. That's how long ago it was. But yeah, now I'm going to pick a new book, but I don't know if I'm gonna read tonight or not. I mean, I guess we'll see where the wind takes me. But yeah, it didn't give me the 5-star feel, but I definitely recommend it, to be honest. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I wear this sweatshirt all the time. It's literally my favorite sweatshirt right now, so just saying. I have picked my next book that we're gonna read for this video, and this is also a new release. I just really want to read this for some reason. Like, the cover draws me in. So we're going to read Butcher and Blackbird. I don't think I've ever read a book by this author, but I'm obsessed with the cover and the spine. And like a second ago, I was walking from my bookshelf to here, and this happened. Oh, well. Come on. This fell out of my book, and I did not put this in here. It's literally about the Barnes & Noble Awards. So I thought that was funny that it just fell out of my book. But, all I know is this is something about serial killer. I think it's like serial killers that fall in love. But I'm not positive. But like, in my head, that's what it's about. It says, every serial killer needs a friend. Every game must have a winner. Yeah, but I'm gonna do my little book trick. I'm gonna do my book trick for this book because the spine is gorgeous. This is how I start my book trick. Relax the spines. Relax. I go little by little, but some people don't go little by little, but I do because I don't want the spine to get messed up. Okay, so now it's a little bit more manageable. The spine is still in great condition, and now I don't have to worry about bending the spine. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this book. I don't know why. This is a dark romantic comedy. I am a dark romance girl. I've never read a dark romance comedy before. When there's trigger warnings. Love trigger warnings. It sounds weird. Only in my books. I like trigger warnings. The dedication for the book is literally for those of you who read the trigger warnings and said accidental cannibalism. Count me in. This one's for you. Oh, there's playlists. I'm not one for playlists really, but there is indeed playlists. I am more put on a YouTube video in the background that I've watched 500,000 times and focus on the book, but have background noise. Okay, well, the trigger warning page and the dedication got me excited, so I'm gonna go pour my coffee because it's been making the whole time, and then I'm going to start. I'm so excited. I didn't think I was gonna be this excited for this book. I was just like drawn to it. The dark romance girl is drawn to the dark romance book. Weird. If you're wondering why I'm always sitting here, it's because I drink my coffee in the morning and read a book next to my window when I can, and literally this is my favorite part of my day. That might be dramatic, but it's one of my favorite parts of my day. Why am I kind of really liking them? What does that say about me? I don't know. But why am I really liking this? Like, why? There's literally, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but literally they're eating ribs, and I'm like, I love it. And they're bad people. Also, the main character's name is Rowan, and he is opposite from the fine print with Rowan and Zara. But I miss Rowan from that book. Who knows? I might like this Rowan, but I definitely won't like him as much as Rowan from the fine print, probably because I don't know. But maybe I will. You know, maybe I will because I like Zaid Meadows. The possessiveness. You could just you're not gonna be able to see that. But when he says she's mine, I mean, he's not doing great things, but like, we love that for her and for him, but not for the other person involved. But anyway. Okay, if you read this book, I figured out the accidental cannibalism part, but also the whole ice cream thing. I'm disturbed. That is all. You guys, I'm so close to finishing this book, and I'm really enjoying it, like, a lot. Like, I really like the characters. I'm really enjoying, like, the plot line. It's very interesting. I've never read about 2 serial killers falling in love, but, like, I saw what just happened coming. I wasn't shocked, but also, am I supposed to be shocked? Because it's like a dark romance, right? It's not like a thriller, but part of me is like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I'm literally so close to being done, and I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen. I would like to say there's a part of this book that, let's just say, I was just having a good time with the plot, you know. And then I realized why it's a romance book, and I was like, okay. And then there was a part, and I was just like, did we have to include that? Because that might have just taken a star off for me. Like, did we have to do that? Did we, you know, I don't know. I just felt like it was unnecessary. Now, I'm not going to let it stray the whole book for me. But, like, I was sitting here and I was like, and the whole ice cream thing, I was also like, I don't know. There's some parts of this book where I'm just like, okay, sure. Let me go finish, and then we can do, like, a full review of this right here. Of this. So I really just come on camera and don't care what I look like. Anyway, I finished Butcher and Blackbird, and let me tell you, this book was good. I feel like I've never read a book like this before. I feel like I've never read a serial killer book, which was interesting and fun to read about. I mean, in real life, obviously that's not fun. In fictional books with fictional characters, yes, that is fine. But I really enjoyed the 2 main characters. I will say, I feel like this book was a little bit longer than it should have been, but really, like, it was a good time. I don't really have too many complaints about it. I did end up giving this a 4 stars. It wasn't like a book that I'm going to think about forever. It's not like a 5-star book that I, like, love with my whole soul and my whole being, but it was a 4 stars nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. Will say there was parts of this book, which I have mentioned. The whole ice cream thing, I'm still not done talking about it because what? There was a part in this book which I'm not going to mention because that's just, I'm not going to mention it. I just don't know why we needed to know that happened. I just don't know why we needed to get the details of why that happened, but we did. We sure did. I don't know. But not the 5 that I needed, not the 5 that I wanted, but great time nonetheless. And I think this was a new release. Did I tell you that? I think I did. I did in fact pick out a new book. I'm going to read The Fake Maid. Now hear me out. I read The Nanny by this author, okay? Lana Ferguson. I read The Nanny, loved it. 4-star book, loved it. Like 4.5 really, if I did halves. I saw someone talking about this book the other day in a video, and I was like, oh, they got the same book I did. You know, just your average doctor romance. This is about 2 wolf shapeshifters. I just read Bride by Ali Hazelwood, and apparently this is the same thing, and I did not think that it had wolf shifters in it. So that's confusing. By this cover, you would think it's just a hospital romance. Absolutely not. It's about wolves. So anyway, I'm gonna probably start this either tomorrow night or the next day because I'm going to play video games with my friends, and we'll find out. But still, second book in both the first 2 books have been 4 stars, so we'll see where this one goes. And I love The Nanny, so you know, we'll see. I don't know. Hello everyone, it's a different day. I forgot to tell you that, well, if you watch my channel, you know that I always have an audiobook going. I always have something on audiobook and always have a physical read that I'm reading. But I forgot to tell you, I'm listening to Forever and Ever by Lucy Score, who is literally, I've rated 4 of her books 5 stars. 4. And I think I've only read 4. I've read 4 of her books and I rated them all 5 stars. I am on chapter 41, so I literally have this much left. And I am a Lucy Score lover, so I love her writing. But I will say, why did we name him Brick? I'm not quite sure about the whole naming him Brick. I do like the name Remy, so that's cool. Remy's cool for the girl, but Brick. So far, this book is good. This is not one of my favorite Lucy Score books, but I'm pretty sure that's like across the board for a lot of people. Now, is it still a great book? Yes. I don't know. I like that it's like a small town. I like that they've been friends for a long time, that they have history together. It's not just like they met and now they're together or whatever. But there is a lot of communication problems. But I really like the subplot, I guess you would call it. And I wish we would see a little bit more. But also, I'm not done the book, so I guess we'll see. Also, I wanted to say I'm obsessed with this cover. It gives me Twilight vibes. I've mentioned Twilight a lot in this video, and I'm not meaning to. It's just this. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I keep mentioning Twilight, but that's my update for you. Still haven't found a 5-star, but not done this, and probably about to go start The Fake Maid. So, hi everyone! I am finally done Forever and Ever by Lucy Score. What am I gonna give it? This is like a 4-star book. I love Lucy Score. I've given 4 of her books 5 stars. This one, it was so good. Like, I love it. But there was a couple things about this book that just weren't it for me. Things that were. It was small town vibes. Love small town. And then the 2 main characters, they've known each other for a long time. Also love that. Also, great. Love it. But I feel like there was a little bit of miscommunication kind of in this book that I was just like, okay, can we like get over it? Can we like move on? They I don't know, they just weren't my favorite couple ever. A lot of their relationship was physical, I also felt, so I also don't like that. Where's the emotion? I don't know. There's something about this one where I'm like, it's not my favorite couple. Also, his name. But if you like small town romance books and you like Lucy Score's writing, definitely, I recommend this book. It's a 4-star book. That's really good. I had a great time. But it's not the 5-star that I wanted. Also, I would like to say, if you have read this book, what the ending with the question, I was like, why? Why? Also, I'm not gonna spoil what the question was, but I was just like, what? We could have done, we could have done more with that, but okay, sure, whatever. But 4 stars, really liked it. Just wasn't 5 stars for me personally. Today I went book shopping, which is another video, but I finally got my hands on Emily Henry's Happy Place book. Look at this paperback, y'all. Look at it. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Should we see what they all look like together real quick? I am so happy that they all go together. Look at that. All those colors are beautiful together. So I'm going to start this book today. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Literally know that a lot of people love this book and give it 5 stars. So we'll see if I also agree. Y'all, I'm pulling out all the stops for this video to try to find a 5 star. I pulled out a Lucy Score book. I also pulled out an Emily Henry book. So we'll see. Okay, let me start this book. I'm so excited about it. I'm so late to the party, but I'm so excited about it. Y'all don't understand. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I gotta do my book trick. I just got all cozy. You guys, I've been reading Happy Place, and I'm on chapter 5. Well, about to start chapter 5. And I missed Emily Henry's writing so much because, like, the last book I read by her was Book Lovers, and that was, like, over a year ago. So I haven't read her writing in so long, and I missed it. I love the setting, too. I'm loving this, like, I don't even know, like, outside summer vibe that's going on. I love. I forgot to tell y'all, I didn't start The Fake Mate because I started this book. So in case you were wondering, when I said I was going to start The Fake Mate the other day, I didn't. Because I read Forever Never, and then now I'm reading this. But in case you're wondering, I forgot to say that, so I'm just going to say it now. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I read up to chapter 8 yesterday, and I've been sitting here for the past 30 minutes-ish. Now I'm on chapter 11. I, like, really want these 2 characters to actually sit down and have a real talk about what happened. But also, they mentioned blueberry ice cream. Literally says, like, a pint of blueberry ice cream. Is this a normal thing? I have never seen blueberry ice cream in my life, but I'm gonna sit here for the next foreseeable future and keep reading because I'm literally having so much fun reading right now. Like I'm the way people were describing this book made me think like I wouldn't like it as much as I love like Peach Read. Honestly, I love Book Lovers too, but I'm having a great time. And people weren't talking bad about the book, but I feel like people weren't giving it the credit that it needs. I mean, I'm literally on chapter 11 and I'm talking very highly of this book right now, and it could change, you know, but I'm having so much fun. And I got my coffee. Finally got my coffee. It was brewing when I started reading. If I could do this every day, I would. I love doing this. This is my favorite thing to do. You guys, I am literally like 100 pages out of finishing this book, and I love this book. I don't know what it is. I think because it feels like very real life. Like it could definitely be real. Like someone's actual life is like a couple people's lives are like they could be this. You know, I don't know. It's very real. I just feel really connected to this book for some reason, and I can't really articulate why. But I'm just having such a good time reading, and I'm having like reactions that I just don't know how to verbalize. Love it. Why am I emotional? This book is so good. You guys, I finished Happy Place. We did it. We found a 5-star read. I am like still in shock, like I just finished it. And I know you like are supposed to wait to rate your books until like a little bit, like not right after you finish the book. But let me tell you, nothing will change my mind about this being a 5-star. Nothing at all. Let me just read you this one quote. Literally, this man says, "It didn't matter if I didn't have any other big plans for myself as long as I got to love you." Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But this is one of the first books that I'm like, I wish I annotated my books, because I feel like this would have so many good like relationship quotes, or you know, it actually probably has good friendship things in it, because the things that happen with the friends in this book, and like learning how to solve conflict. And also, I've never related more to a main character in my life, like the way everything is in her life. I've never related more. It's just like the found family, I have that with some of my friends, and then like the relationship of how she grew up and all the things. I'm like, girl, I think the way they talk about mental health in this book is actually really good too, because some books, you know, they don't make it sound the way it should. It's so good. This book is so good. Like, tell me why I already want to reread it. Like, that's crazy. I recommend this book if you want to just have a good time reading, if you want to read about found family, if you want to read about, I can't speak, if you want to read about relationships, if you want to read about just read it. Actually, you know, I don't have to convince you anymore. Just read this book. I will reread this book, and I really might buy things to annotate, because I really could annotate this and be treated and be happy as a clam. But trust me, okay? How did it only take 4 books to get here? We read Bride by Ali Hazelwood, then we read Butcher and Blackbird, and then we read Forever Never, and then we read Happy Place, and we found a 5-star. Normally people have to go through multiple books, like 10 or something in these videos, but I pulled out the stops. I pulled out Emily Henry, who I love your books, and I found another 5-star. I'm just gonna like go fangirl over this book for the next foreseeable future. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy we found another 5-star. Oh my God. This has been such a good reading year for me. Probably because I've finished ACOTAR, and then I've been reading a lot of really good books. I've been finishing series that I love. I've been finding standalone books that I love. I've been having a good old time this year. But thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because it helps me out. And I will see you guys next time.